Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Interpromotional Extravaganza. Four Hands Brewing Company presents Wrestling at the Grandel. And now, to kick things off, our first contest is Warhorse's Open Challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me, whether you're here tonight at the historic Grandel Theater or you're watching live on YouTube. This is Wrestling at the Grandel, and this is exactly what we bring to you. An open challenge. The Warhorse, Jake Parnell, your current Crown of Glory champion, put out an open challenge to anybody in the St. Louis area, and it's answered by the recently returning Matt Fitchett. Grappling opening on here. You've been following Fitchett online. You know that both of these men have gone through a massive change since the last time they were here in Grandel.
That's right, Greg. Don't forget to let them know I do jiu-jitsu.
Fitchett's let me know that he's been doing jiu-jitsu. He has clearly upped his mat game, which a lot of people, at some point in his career, Fitchett was seen as kind of a high flyer, but Fitchett has upped his ground game and has always been a fantastic mat wrestler, now adding the jiu-jitsu to his game, which I'm really glad he did since it's super easy for me to say fast. On the other side of the ring, the Warhorse Jake Parnell less of a stylistic change and more of a nihilistic change, if you will, over the past year. Felt like he was hitting a wall, felt like nothing that he was doing had substance or meaning behind it, and is now searching for that next breakthrough and may have found it, as the change in attitude, the change in style has obviously brought gold. The Crown of Glory Championship was sitting around his waist as he came out here. So huge matchup tonight for these guys as they look to find here in 2024 their new outlook on life and this business. Jake Parnell in control. Matt Fitchett fighting up, big elbows to the gut. Big forearm creates some distance. Fitchett comes in and eats a big elbow to the throat. And Parnell in with a leg drop. He's going for a cover. One. Only a 1 count there. And another. And another. It may seem pointless, but every time you have to kick out, that is energy you're having to expend. 3 quick kickouts, but he has to shove an entire human being off the top of him every single time. Parnell going for a whip. Fitchett catches the boot. Interesting counter there, working on the left knee of the Warhorse, Jake Parnell. Dragon screw, continuing to go for the knee. Fitchett may have found his early strategy here as he is working on that left knee of the Warhorse. Now this is where that mat game, the jiu-jitsu training is going to come into play as he wrenches on the tendons that he's working on Jake Parnell. Parnell looking for any way out of this. He's trying to use the bone in his forearm to grind the face of Matt Fitchett. Fitchett has him right in the center of the ring here. See, tell this is 2 ring veterans as Jake Parnell's trying every trick in the book to get out. And Fitchett has him right in the center of the ring. Great ring positioning. Parnell now trying to use his feet to break the hold. He does, but he doesn't get very far. Fitchett hobbles him in the corner, continues to work on that leg. Matt Fitchett working on that knee, and I'm not a jiu-jitsu expert, but I don't think that the rope kick was really a part of his training. Big dragon screw again. Matt Fitchett targeting that knee. Looking for a single leg crab here. He's got the knee in the back, able to wrench on a couple of different body parts. Sinks into it in the center of the ring. Clearly the submission training is coming into play here. Parnell trying to wriggle out. Pinning combination, 2 count. Warhorse with a great counter into that pin attempt, but unable to follow up because of the hurt knee. Big drop kick for a 1-2, no. Big kick out there from Warhorse. Fitchett bringing the heat early on here. Crowd getting behind him. Warhorse is trying to create any amount of distance here. You know he's got to be hurting at that knee. Big chop. Forearm back, and now we're up and striking here. Maybe does this play into Warhorse's strategy more than Fitchett's? Fitchett has new discipline. He has new training, but at the end of the day, he is still a hothead. And if he's challenged to a striking contest, he's going to enter it, whether it's the best idea or not. Great combination there from Fitchett as he goes off the ropes. Big crescent kick. Pele kick from Matt Fitchett connects. And a big lariat, and both men are down. Matt Fitchett and Jake Parnell leaving it all in the ring here. Both men now trying to answer a 10 count. Parnell into the corner. Fitchett coming too. Both men back to their feet, squaring off in separate corners. Fitchett, the first to act, comes in, eats a big elbow counter in the corner. Full head of steam again, countered by Warhorse. On Dream Street for a shotgun drop kick right in the center of the ring, and now it's Fitchett that's reeling. Nobody home for Warhorse in the corner, but Fitchett is holding that jaw. Countered in the corner again, but a big smack in the face. Warhorse with a suplex into the corner, and Fitchett's feet caught those steel ring ropes. Parnell now getting the crowd into it, big knee. Oh, but he hit that knee with the one that Fitchett's been working on. Nobody home on the 2 count. Rush of adrenaline got to Warhorse. He delivered a big knee, but it may have taken just as much out of him as anybody else. Now, Warhorse calling for that big lariat. Big elbow, looks like, sorry. As he ascends to the top rope, one's got to wonder the strategy with that with a bum leg. Fitchett rushes in. Both men struggling for positioning up top. Mongolian chop sends Fitchett down, and Fitchett out of desperation. Big hurricane rana off the top rope. Fitchett with the big Goldberg spear. 1, 2, no! Big kick out to the shock of Matt Fitchett. Jake Parnell in a bad way here. Big knee, and that one connected with the right. That has dazed Matt Fitchett. A 1,000-yard stare in his eye before this sleeper was even locked in. Countered by Fitchett. Warhorse looking for the lariat. No one home. Russian leg sweep. And he's got a submission locked in. Fitchett has a leg submission locked in from my vantage point. It's hard to tell exactly, but I know he's wrenching on that knee. And Parnell is in a world of pain. He's got to watch those shoulders. The official almost starting the 3 count on him. Reaching desperately for the ropes, dragging Matt Fitchett along with him. Oh, and just in the nick of time, the Warhorse reaches his salvation, the bottom rope, and he's got to break the hold. Matt Fitchett has that knee tore up on the Warhorse, Jake Parnell, but you got to give it to him. He didn't give up. Fitchett coming in hot. Nobody there. Step side. Back suplex. Warhorse holds on. Dumps him on his head there. How many of those big blows can Fitchett take? Excellent athleticism from the Warhorse. Looking for that big elbow drop off the top, and he hits it. The elbow drop hits it. Mark. 1, 2, 3.
Ben Trust, you were set to defend your title tonight against Dak Draper, who couldn't be here tonight due to an illness. But Grandel Wrestling has found you a worthy opponent. What are your thoughts leading up to this match?
First off, you need to call me Benjamin Trust. That's my name. Full name. Get it right. And for Grandel Wrestling, I'm not surprised Dak Draper didn't come. Like, I knew he wasn't going to make it. You know, he might be the 6'6" mile-high magnum, but his arms aren't long enough to touch the jet. So, whatever dweeb Grandel Wrestling brings tonight, I'll be ready for him. You know why? Do you know why? Because I'm the best pro wrestling ever.
The best. Check this out. Yeah, he got the new gear. Oh yeah.
Bosche, you gotta take this seriously, man. Sorry, Trust.
Thank you. Bosche, actually, I got a job for you tonight. Because the winner of that ladder match tonight can challenge any St. Louis champion for their title. You know what that means, Bosche? I'm a St. Louis champion. I can't have that. Okay? I need you to win that ladder match tonight.
Oh, I got you.
Go get him ready. Make sure he wins. You know what?
I am joined by KLD. Thank you so much for taking the time. You have a huge match tonight against a nationally known superstar, Jake Something. What are your thoughts?
Nationally known superstar, Jake Something. Jake Something, you're an old friend. You're an old road pal. Usually, on a fight morning, I'd wake up, I'd study tape. I'd get ready to rip somebody apart in the ring, but today, Jake, I woke up and I went to church and I prayed. And I prayed that today's outcome won't come between our friendship. Jake, as of late, like Liv said, you've been on your way up, and me, I can't confidently say the same about myself, but I can with 100% certainty say that today you will get the absolute best that Kevin Lee Davidson has to offer. And I will make sure, win or lose on April 26th, that everybody, especially in my city, will remember those three letters, KLD.
Is set for one fall. Coming to the ring first from Afton, St. Louis, Missouri, weighing 423 pounds, the Golden Cobra, KLD, Kevin Lee Davidson. This contest set for one fall, your referee is Al Kennedy. This match is presented by Proper Cannabis. Come experience true quality with Proper Cannabis.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our next huge contest here at Grandel Wrestling. Huge is the operative word Two gargantuan men squaring off in the center of this ring. You've all heard of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object. This might be the immovable object versus the immovable object. Two huge hosses going one-on-one in the center of a Grandel ring, and there you see some fine sportsmanship up top. These are two old friends. We saw a nice video package before this where KLD was talking about how these guys used to go up and down the road together. But I have a feeling that that friendship is about to go far out the window as these two titans clash here in the center of the ring at Grandel Wrestling. I do not envy official Adam Kennedy having to get in between these two men. Different motivations tonight for sure. Jake Something wants to continue his meteoric rise to the top. Every time he's came here to Grandel Wrestling, he's leveled up in the year before, and this is no different. Where he was last year, he is a huge step up from that, and he is a nationally known superstar. KLD, as he said in his interview before this match, last time we saw him at Grandel Wrestling, he didn't know when the next match was coming. And here we are, these two guys stand across the center of the ring. Jake Something looking to continue his rise. KLD looking to reignite the flame. These two titans are going back and forth like two bears wrestling in the center of this ring. Gnashing and clawing at each other. KLD uses his taller frame to whip off Jake Something and comes in with a shoulder block, and we got the first man down here in this gargantuan clash of titans. KLD into the corner, whipping Jake Something, follows in, but Jake Something able to get out of the way at the last second there. Now Jake Something peppering some strikes. Get him in there, the size advantage, at least for height. That really goes to KLD. Jake Something is that type of powerful, where he can give a couple inches in height and still go toe-to-toe power-wise. Jake Something there. Big lariat knocks KLD down. And Jake Something looking for the admiration from this huge crowd here at the Grandel. Something opting for a cover. Picks KLD up and shot. Half the battle with somebody his size is getting him down in the ring. Gotta wonder if that's gonna come back to bite him. Reversed whip. KLD is up. Over. Big spin kick connects with a mush of Jake Something. There is no secret who this crowd is pulling for here. They feel like they're behind not only the man, but the city that he represents. Jake Something, with a vulgar display of power, grabs KLD by the knees and uses momentum to topple him over the top rope. Something with a huge shoulder block sends KLD out to the stage floor here. Something looking for a count out here. Be surprised. Something usually the type of guy wants to finish this in the ring. Something off the ropes. Big dive from Jake Something. And Something again demanding the referee begin a count out. KLD is down on the outside. I don't have a good shot at KLD from my vantage point, but I hear him slapping the ground. I mean, you try to catch someone the size of Jake Something, you could blow a knee, an ankle, your lower body could be destroyed here. KLD is in, but also in a bad way. Now on his knees with Jake Something. Jake Something with a bit of an illegal choke there. As I said, I think once the bell rings, friendship goes out the window. They can hug it out, they can do whatever they want. KLD can pray for friendship. At the end of the day, when you're in the squared circle, it's all on the line. Jake something is going to spare no expense here. Big lariat sends KLD down. We got to cover. 1, 2. Now, kick out from KLD well within the 3.
Okay.
And that seems to have gotten some respect or ire from Jake something. Jake something hollering back at the crowd here that is firmly behind KLD. Big chop to the big man. Jake something's got another big chop to the chest, and it seems like he's maybe allowing KLD to get a breather. These chops may just be waking the sleeping giant. KLD with a thunderous chop. Big splash, that could do it. 1, 2, no. Jake something finds it deep down to kick out. KLD turned the tide of this matchup with 1 blow. KLD's got to find a way to capitalize now. Jake something on Dream Street in the corner. Last second evasion from Jake something. Something strategy maybe to keep KLD running on that bad leg. Jake something calling his shot here. Oh, big reversal! Big reversal from KLD as he snaps off the suplex, and both men are down. Referee Adam Kennedy has begun the 10 count. Both men fighting to their knees. KLD up. Jake something up. Blocked from KLD. Another big shot misses. KLD connects. Thunderous combo from KLD. Looking for a back fist. Another big chop. Rattles the soul of Jake something. KLD has something in the corner and pounding on his chest. Something crumples over, gets a back chop, front chop combination from KLD. This could be it. Something sneaks around behind KLD. Big driver, that's it. 1, 2, no! At the last second, Jake something able to kick out that plump handle driver of KLD. I have seen him put away countless men with that. Something might be out of here.
Back in the ring, let's go. I don't think so, Jake.
Jake something trying to get the hell out of St. Louis. Stunner on the ropes. KLD caught that steel ring rope right on his chin. Chop right across the face, but something shrugs it off. Hits an elbow right to the mush. Jake something again gonna try and lift KLD. My God! 1, no! A kick out at 1 from KLD. Jake something just lifted up KLD and spiked him in the center of the ring, and he kicked out at 1. Big goozle from KLD. Something trying to strike away the arm, but KLD is not releasing his bear-like grip. Punch to the thigh brings KLD down to size. Running elbow. Something trying to get KLD out from under the ring ropes. 1, 2, no! I thought KLD was out with those extra couple seconds, and something had to pull him out from under the bottom rope. May have been what he needed to recover. Something stalking KLD now. KLD barely able to stand, but eats that elbow from Jake something, and another one into the corner. KLD refusing to go down. Big clothesline. Every time it looks like KLD is about to take the 1, 2, 3, he finds another gear. Could that do it? Blast Jake something. 1, 2, 3.
At 10:30, your winner by pinfall, Davidson.
I am joined backstage with Lenny Mephisto. Thank you so much for joining me. You're part of the 6-man ladder match tonight. If you win, where are you taking it?
I'm going directly to St. Louis Anarchy on March 29th to beat Derek Neal, and then I'm going to go on in the same night and beat Gary J.
I love the enthusiasm. You got big plans for the win. But you're not the only one planning to win the ladder match tonight. And when I win the ladder match tonight, I'm going to challenge Benjamin Trust for the Pro Wrestling Epic Championship.
Oh, hold on. Look, no offense to either one of y'all, but I'm the only competitor to compete in the ladder match last year, and this year, I'm looking to win it all. So I don't care if it's you, Rahim, Moses, or Big Munch. I'm winning the ladder match, and you can bet on that.
Million ways to eat out here. You just can't eat with me. Let me cook. If you didn't hustle like struggle out the streets with me, you can't eat with me. You know they weren't selling much money. So need you to agree with me. You can't eat with me. Stand look. To the back and see. Man, listen, you can't eat with me. Pay attention. I was hustling like struggle out the streets with me. You can't eat with me. Since I was shooting in the gym, putting in the work now, going in the beats. Came from the turn up, chef more
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot to cover before we even kick this thing off. Before the opening bell, Jake Bosche, who's now in this matchup, along with his tag team partner and Benjamin Trust, attacked ATM, no longer a part of this six-man matchup, which I guess all you gotta do to get into this match is injure another opponent. I'm not running the place, I just call the action. But Jake Bosche, now in this matchup, along with the man you see running the show right now, Big Munch, Moses the Deliverer, Rahim de la Suede, Mephisto, and Tyler Copeland. This is a ladder match. The winner, the man that ascends that ladder and grabs the briefcase, will get a shot at any title in any St. Louis area promotion that is represented here tonight at Grandel Wrestling. That is the prize, and this chaos is what will lead to that prize. Bosche, under the instruction of Benjamin Trust, was told to do whatever he can to win this match to secure Benjamin Trust's PWE Heavyweight Championship. Earlier tonight, there was an interview. That plan was revealed. This man, who is currently in control of this matchup, Mephisto, claimed that he was going to win this matchup and then challenge the man I represent, Derek Neal, for the Gateway Heritage Championship. Good luck with that, bud, as you are currently in a pile in the center of the ring. Moses coming back in to strike. Mephisto back up. Big Inseguri down to Mephisto. Moses looking for more hardware under the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a traditional ladder match rules. The winner has to ascend the ladder, grab that golden briefcase hung high above the ring from the rafters of the Grandel Theater. It is under the watchful eye of the ghosts that no doubt haunt this incredibly spooky place. Moses has brought a table into the ring now. He's propping it up in the corner. Absolute chaos here early on. Moses. Big German suplex on Mephisto. We have our first destroyed piece of hardware of what will no doubt be many more in this contest. Moses has nobody surrounding him now. Time to set up the ladder. And I wonder if Moses in multiple promotions, when here comes his on and off tag team partner Rahim de la Suede, and they are both high above here in Copeland. Tyler Copeland injects some technical difficulties into the proceeding for both Moses and Suede, and now he starts his ascent, cut off by Bosche. Big kick, sends Bosche to the side. Big suplex. I don't know if anybody else can see it, but the other new guy just came out. Big chair. And I'm like, come on, are we gonna have, there's like 1,200 officials out here around this ring. No one is gonna interject and stop here, apparently. Moses is down injured. Tyler Copeland just got the coast-to-coast treatment from the new guys. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. Big Munch bringing another ladder into the ring. We need a couple more people to get in the ring. The new guys are running the show here. As soon as Munch even gets in, he's just being assaulted by the new guys. Remind you, only one of these two individuals are in this matchup. And when announcements happen, 0 of them were in this matchup. Big Munch still trying to eat, even with both of the new guys on his back. I mean, this is just, I appreciate the fight from Big Munch, but the new guys have taken over this entire contest. There's a part of me that can appreciate what is going on here, but someone has to put a stop to it. Here comes Moses. Moses stops Bosche. Big right hand. I knew this thing would be chaotic, but I didn't think it would be gang warfare with the new guys and Benjamin Trust out here just picking people off left and right. Moses and Bosche both trying to ascend their respective ladders. Strikes up high above the top rope. Oh my God! A huge crash from the top of those ladders. And now Mephisto, the only competitor standing, he's got a sign. Connects with the dome of Moses. Both men tried to get their hands up to no avail. And Mephisto now finds himself in control of this matchup. Mephisto grabs Suede. Big body slam on top of the ladder. You see Suede writhe in pain. Mephisto using both ladders as weaponry. Chaotic as this thing has been, I understand wanting to deal out more damage, but no one else is standing. I wonder what's keeping him from climbing. Wait, there's Tootie! What the hell is Tootie doing here? A big karate kick to the bigger dome of Mephisto, and he's being chopped down to size. Tootie Lynn kicks the head square off the shoulders of Mephisto. Mephisto might want to look over both of his shoulders. A triple super kick dispatches of Mephisto. Now on the outside, while these three are celebrating, Bosche is trying to pick off the injured combatants. Looks like Suede and Moses are in control, but they need to look behind them. Bosche with a double shotgun drop kick. Everyone but Bosche is down. Again, you got to wonder about the strategy here as Bosche sends Moses into that steel ring post. Everyone else down. Bosche is whipping out a table. To his credit, Mephisto back up after that hellacious super kick combo. At this point, I gotta wonder if Mephisto is more interested in finishing this contest as the winner, injuring as many people as he can as he sets up another table on the outside. Big shots from both men. Bosche and Mephisto teeing off on one another. Big shot from Bosche. His tag team partner, once again, not a part of this matchup. Out here with a ladder. What the hell are these two planning here? Mephisto onto a table as both of the new guys set up a ladder. Bosche up top. What the hell are these two planning? Bosche high on the top rung of the ladder. Big frog splash through the table on the outside. Couple of folks in the front row got more than they bargained for. They're about an inch away from the action. And the new guys, unopposed, setting up a ladder in the center of the ring. Like it or not, these two had a strategy. Here comes Moses and Suede. Smartly, the new guys understanding that was not going to work. These two tag teams squaring off in the center of the ring. This ain't the only place this has been happening. Not two. One half of this duo going at it, the other two jaw-jacking. That is broken down into blows. Oh my God! Big dive coming right out at me here. I'm right in the middle of the action. The new guys and technical difficulties seem to be pretty preoccupied with one another. Suede going for a suplex out on the stage. These guys, are they battling back to the back? Are they going to the bowels of the building? I've lost sight of at least Suede and Bosche. Tyler Copeland. Tyler Copeland now setting up a ladder in the center of the ring. Munch has stirred. By process of elimination, we might be down to these two. This may be the final ascent. Tyler Copeland, one rung at a time, going towards a title opportunity. Big Munch trying to catch him. They both now are firmly at the top of the ladder. Tyler Copeland raining down strikes on Big Munch. Huge right hand dispatches of Tyler Copeland. Munch inches away. Where is he going? What the hell is Munch doing? Munch is searching for something out here. Oh my God. He just flung a chair around out here with reckless abandon. Whoa! Munch! Only thing he's eaten is a chair shot to the back. Big body slam in return. Now Munch going back. Maybe he thought the right hand wasn't enough, but man, it looked like he was seconds away from winning this thing. Munch now up top. He's got his hand on the briefcase. Mephisto is trying to get there. Can he catch him in time? Munch! Big Munch with a big win!
need to explain it. Started on the bottom, the next is Bill Gates. I'm a savage like that. I'm in the damn sex. If you didn't hustle right, struggle on the streets.
Big punch. Congratulations on your title victory, or your ladder match victory here today. You could turn it into a title victory, but I tried this with Kenny Alfonso last year. Tonight I'm going to try it with you. Can you share anything with us? When are you going to cash that in, and for which belt?
Real quick, before I answer that, St. Louis, stand up! Let's go! I sat in the back and watched the holiday feast go, and I didn't get a piece. I got my piece, guy. So I could take the crown of glory. I could put a yacht on the River City. I could raise some anarchy, or be the most epic heavyweight champion ever. But to answer your question, a wise man once said, I'm from around the way, I'm leaving with something.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen, big match.
It's a million ways to eat out here. You just can't eat with me. Let me cook. If you didn't hustle, fight, struggle out the streets with me, nah, you can't eat with me. Pay attention, I'm the best.
Matt Kenway, you have a huge match tonight with your former friend Camaro Jackson. Can you tell me your thoughts on that?
Didn't know he was my former friend. Then again, I don't hear much from you anymore, Cam. Liv, have you paid attention to anything he's done lately? His mind is rotting from the inside out. He sees things that don't exist. He hears noises that aren't there. Anywhere else, they'd institutionalize him, but everyone around here is just fine letting it happen. Not me. Because while he might be my former friend, my former running mate on the roads in the premiere, guess what? I'm going to do what needs to be done. I'm going to hospitalize you, Cam. When they run that psych eval, they are either going to cure you with medicine, put you in a padded cell, or God willing, they lobotomize you. This is on you. When Ashley and those kids can't feed themselves anymore, it's on you, not me.
father is no more. Don't be sad. Don't be upset. You and I both know this needed to happen. You have to do things that you're not gonna like to do, but you're gonna have to do it. The forefathers are gone, but for now, you must be celebrated. Camaro, take care of yourself. Keep going. Keep fighting. Survive.
Ladies and gentlemen, there may be no match tonight with as much vigorous hatred behind it as the one you're about to see. Kenway versus the former Godfather, now the Grand Regent, Camaro Jackson. That's all new to me. I can't tell you what's behind this shift in personality from Camaro Jackson, but I can only imagine it is helped along by the gaslighting and vile behavior of the man that just got yeeted across the ring, Kenway. Kenway has been trying to convince Camaro Jackson since the announcement of this matchup that something is wrong with Camaro's mental state. He's been writing messages at the gym. He has been trying desperately to get inside the head of Camaro Jackson to get an edge in this matchup, I suppose. But if you ask me, it doesn't look like that happened for him. Camaro Jackson is laser focused on Kenway tonight, and Kenway may have only succeeded in fueling Camaro Jackson rather than hindering him. Kenway, if you're going to listen to him, Kenway started Camaro Jackson's career, in his opinion, by taking him out on the road and forming the group The Premier, which neither man are now a part of. They've splintered off into their own ways, and they're into singles competition. Camaro Jackson, a big chop on the outside. Camaro Jackson has chosen to endear himself to the people. Kenway has chosen, let's just say, the opposite of that. It looks like he's choosing to go home right now as he is about to stumble down the tunnel, but Camaro Jackson will have none of it. They're fighting almost out of the audience here. Big blows from Kenway. Kenway chucked back onto the stage. Kenway's fighting for his life here right now. I don't care whether he's the quad father, the grand regent, whatever. You don't do and say the things that Kenway has done and not get your comeuppance from a man like Camaro Jackson. Big chop on the outside. Camaro Jackson, regardless of what his name is, what his presentation may be, is a rough, tough, powerful professional wrestler, and Kenway has angered him. Not the best strategy that I can imagine, and now you see is Kenway laying on the floor, getting boots from Camaro Jackson. That's bearing fruit here as another big chop comes across the chest of Kenway. Kenway, I think, if you really want me to psychoanalyze the situation, I think Kenway is angry at the success of Camaro Jackson. And oh my God, here, dangerous situation. And Kenway with a counter that may have saved his career and life, as he was about to be chucked out into the seats here at the Grandel. And now he's trying to get Camaro. And after a struggle, he is at least able to take Camaro Jackson down to the floor. As I was saying though, Kenway, I think, resents his former partner, his former stablemate, because of the success that he has had, not just here in St. Louis, but as he reaches out of this territory. Kenway with a cover. Kenway wants that for himself. Kenway wishes he had that. But Kenway has gone in all kinds of different directions. Kenway has a foothold in the Georgia territory, a mainstay in Atlanta. Referee going for a 5 count there as Kenway choking Camaro Jackson on the second rope. Kenway has dabbled in this and that outside of professional wrestling. He really has no one to blame but himself for his stanchion, but he wants to project his lot in life onto Camaro Jackson, and that's what's brought us here today. Now, Camaro Jackson with a thunderous shot to the thigh. Kenway delivers right back, and Kenway now firmly in control here after the tables turned on the outside. Kenway lining up. Camaro, big leg drop to the back of the head of the Grand Regent. Kenway with another big knee to Camaro Jackson. Jackson's struggling now. Inches away from the ropes, but that doesn't help you when you got a guy choking you out. Camaro's gonna have to dig deep, need to break this hold or get to the ropes. Stands up, still in that side headlock, but one big blow sends Kenway off. Jackson off the ropes, but meets a big knee, and Camaro screamed out in pain. 1, 2, big kick out. There may have been damage to that midsection, especially the ribs maybe. Kenway connected with that knee. And now he smells blood in the water as he is working on the midsection of Camaro Jackson and talking trash while he does it. Kenway cannot let his emotions that are fueling this contest get in the way. He needs to stay on Camaro Jackson. Really see why here too. Camaro Jackson with a couple of seconds to breathe in between those kicks, able to get back up. Big headbutt from Kenway. Camaro G's up and delivers a big shoulder block that sends Kenway down. Hey, that had been a last gasp from the Grand Regent. Both men struggling to get back to their feet now. Referee at a count of 4. Continuing on as these men battle their feet. Both men up. Camaro with the upper hand, big shot. Follows with a chop. Peppering the strikes. Kenway versus the Irish whip. Misses a clothesline, then one is completely ineffective as Camaro hits a jumping shoulder block, and now he's got Kenway lined up. Comes in for the kill, big splash in the corner. Camaro drives Kenway in between the turnbuckles into that steel ring post, and a big follow-away slam. 1, 2, no. Kick out from Kenway, but plenty of damage done. Now Jackson pointing to the sky, pointing to the floor. I don't know what that means, but I don't think it's good for old Kenway. For a dominator, Kenway slips out. Kenway elusive, breaks out of that slam and gets it into a crossface. A crossface is applied directly in the center of the ring. Camaro looking to slip out of it here. He's got position on Kenway. Kenway does not have that hold in the way he wants it. Camaro Jackson breaks the hold, just dribbling Kenway's head off the ground like a basketball. That's one way to break a hold. Both men retire to their corners. Kenway looking worse for wear. Camaro comes in. Another great evasion by Kenway. Comes in, big house of fire with an elbow. Elbow to the back of the head. Kenway into the opposite corner, gains a big head of steam and a huge elbow right to the face. Camaro catches Kenway and drives him down. What power! 1, 2, no! Camaro couldn't hook the leg. Doesn't have a lot of gas left in the tank. After that big slam on Kenway, wasn't able to hook the leg. That may have been the difference. Kenway is not exactly in the driver's seat here. Camaro Jackson may have him right where he wants him. When you say the things that Kenway has said, you've done the things you've done, it's about more than a victory. Camaro Jackson's going to want to punish Kenway, and I understand that, but at the same time, that's how people eke out victories. Although, that may not look too likely right now. Kenway is a slippery snake of a human being. I understand Camaro's want to punish him. He's leaving a lot on the table here. Bounces off, and he's looking for a big lariat. And that's exactly what I was talking about. Kenway able to recover. Jumping knee. Ducks under Kenway's strike attempt. Sends him down to the ground. Kenway now lines him up. Big pile driver. Drops Camaro right on his head. That could do it. Why? No! A kick out at 1 from the Grand Regent. Kenway, to his credit, staying right on him. Not letting that 1 count get in the way as he looks to lock that crossface back in. Or from my vantage point, Camaro is awful close to those ropes, but I don't think he knows where he's at. Kenway scrambled his brains a little bit, so I don't think he knows how close he is, and I guess it doesn't matter. Big side slam to break the hold. Camaro. 3 of the hold. Distance between him and Kenway. Looks for a big boot. Nothing there. Kenway setting Camaro Jackson up for something devious here. This is probably not going to end well for either man. Kenway going to pile drive him off the top. My God. Camaro is able to hook his arms on that top rope. He's not going anywhere. This guy's just jockeying for position. Headbutt. Kenway not wanting to give up either. Each man knows where we're at in this matchup. Camaro has slipped his arms out under Kenway. Big power bomb off the top. 1, 2, 3.
At 12:24, your winner by pinfall, the Grand Regent, Camaro Jackson. Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is a tag team match, and it's presented by Southwest Diner, located, but where else, on Southwest Avenue. It's going to be one of your favorite places to have breakfast and lunch. Check out the Southwest Diner.
Things to say here. Now, the last time Frank the Clown was in this dingy building, in this filthy city, a giant blue bear inexplicably laid his hands on Frank the Clown. It was embarrassing, it was shameful, and it will never happen again. But Frank the Clown had to come back here, not only to redeem himself, but also for one very important reason. And that reason is, I hate you, Shazza McKenzie. Frank the Clown hates you more than anything he's ever hated in his life. And Frank the Clown has a lot of enemies. In fact, before Frank the Clown rests his head to go to sleep, he thinks about how much he hates Shazza McKenzie. When Frank the Clown is He's out to an expensive steak dinner with his family. He's not thinking about the tenderness of the meat. He's thinking about how much he hates Shazza, McKenzie, and Davey Vega. Fred the Clown has no problem with you. He has no issue with you whatsoever. In fact, Fred the Clown respects you, Davey. Because any man who can withstand and put up with this hussy on a daily basis must be one special individual. Now, speaking of special individuals, Fred the Clown hopped out his PJ, private jet for the uneducated, from sunny Orlando, Florida, and picked up the best tag team in the world, who happened to hail from the greatest city in the world, Chicago, Illinois. So without further ado, the men who I paid very handsomely to be here, and they have one goal in mind, and that is to inflict pain and embarrass you like you've never been embarrassed before. And Davey, if they have to go through you to do so, so be it. Ladies and gentlemen, on your feet, put your hands together for the bros who definitely bang. August Matthews and Davey Bang!
Well, folks, no pun intended. This thing's starting out with a bang. Bang and Matthews alongside Frank the Clown going up against Davey Vega and Shazza McKenzie. Hell of a tag team contest here at the Grandel. This match presented by Southwest Diner. And it's a part of all the action here tonight at Grandel Wrestling. Comes around once a year, folks. Make sure you put it on your calendar every April. Shazza McKenzie going up top. Bang and Matthews tried to start this thing off by assaulting these two before the bell even rang, and it doesn't look like that tactic really worked out for him, as now Vega and Shazza already in control here. Didn't even see Vega coming, big hip toss. A penalty kick from Davey Vega. Here comes Shazza. 2 count. To my knowledge, this is the first time in the St. Louis area, at least, that Shazza and Vega are teaming up. They had a huge one-on-one contest not that long ago against each other at St. Louis Anarchy. Shazza with a pin. 1, 2, no. Frank the Clown absolutely despises Shazza, apparently. At the beginning of this contest, he was laying into her. Said Davey Vega he respects, but would go through him as well. It's been all Vega and Shazza here early on, though, despite the attempts to get a handle on things early from Bang and Matthews. Bang and Matthews from Chicago, Illinois, where Frank the Clown definitely has a foothold, so he knows who to get there. Huge tag team from that area, and there you see the athleticism on display from Bang. 1, 2. No. Kick out, but Bang right back on it. Bang and Matthews. Huge tag team up there in Chicago. Promotions like AAW. Second Wrestling. Freelance Wrestling. They were one of the top tag teams anywhere in the Chicagoland area, and they're looking to come down here and get a foothold in the St. Louis area. Now isolated Vega in the corner. Fluid tag team maneuvers from Bang and Matthews. The crowd understandably not happy with these two, but they're looking like a well-oiled machine here as the tables are turned on Davey Vega. The referee is hot on Frank the Clown. Matthews choking him on the ropes, and there you go. You can't take your eyes off of a manager like Frank for 2 seconds. The referee with her back turned, and Frank the Clown put his hands on Davey Vega. One, two, no, 2 count. A lot of distractions, smoke and mirrors going on here from Frank the Clown and Bang and Matthews. Bang was trying to lure in shots of McKenzie. Frank trying to get the referee's attention. Vega and Shazza got to stay focused. Got to be ready for anything in this contest. Bang and Matthews really taking it to Davey Vega, a couple chops. Davey Vega is one of the world's best tag team wrestlers. Everybody listening to my voice is familiar with that, but when you're in there with a partner, even a life partner, as it would be in this case, but you're not familiar in the ring, then going up against a tag team like Bang and Matthews is going to be a little bit of growing pains here. I think that's what we're seeing early on. Shazza and Vega were in control, but now we're talking tag team tactics, the ring getting cut off. But there's Vega dealing with both Bang and Matthews, and now he's just got to get to his partner Shazza. Can Vega make the long journey across the ring? Make that tag, he does. Here comes Shazza. Big side suplex. Bang coming in, ducks a shot. Side suplex for him as well. Shazza fully in control. Big kick. Shazza with a knee in the corner. Shazza punishing both Bang and Matthews here. They fought out onto the ring apron. Kicks to the chest cavity. Shazza punishing both Bang and Matthews here. Shazza up to the top. Comes off, big cross body. 1, 2, no, a kick out at the last minute. Bang and Matthews barely staying in this thing. Vega getting the crowd involved, getting this city of St. Louis on his side. And Frank the Clown's up. Frank the Clown is up and has distracted Shazza. The referee didn't see it. But Shazza got hot shotted on the top rope, and that gave Bang and Matthews just a little bit of a window. Now they're both ascending the top rope. Got a double stop, a quadruple stop if you will. 1, 2, no, at the last second, big kick out from Davey Vega. You don't have to like the way that they're doing it, but an impressive showing from Bang and Matthews. But can they close the door on Davey Vega and Shazza McKenzie? Vega's in a bad way. He took the double stomp from both men. Vega's a fighter, though. Look, he's saying to bring it on. Sometimes Vega's pride can be his best friend or his worst enemy as he's trying to take on both of these men by himself. Bang and Matthews both having to deal with those chops from Davey Vega. Catches one boot, hits the enziguri. Matthews comes in, that clothesline blown away, big chop. Davey, Vega, both men lined up, looks for a big chop, blocked by Matthews. Bang, gets whirled into a elbow from Bang, and now Bang and Matthews coming to the corner. Davey Vega disposes of Matthews all the way to the outside, but Davey bangs, and Davey on Davey violence. Big shot right to the face, and now 10-pound punches here. Vega slips out of that. Pretzels up Davey Bang and kicks him right between the eyes. Bomb out of the corner, 1, 2, and the referee gets pulled away by Frank the Clown once again. Frank the Clown knew that was it. Wait a minute, there's a blue hue! A wild bear! A wild bear is here from the audience again. This bear is haunting Frank the Clown. Frank the Clown is incensed. Frank the Clown being disposed of by Louie the Bear. The referee completely dealing with this wild bear attack. Missed Bang and Matthews. Oh no, not this way. 1, 2, Shazza! Shazza at the last minute saves it for Davey Vega and Shazza McKenzie. Bang and Matthews, they were in I love it when a plan comes together mode there. Shazza sent out by Bang and Matthews, does land on her feet. Shazza's trying to get back into the ring now. Bang and Matthews again, oh my God! Bang and Matthews went to the well one too many times. Davey Vega had it scouted. Shazza has Matthews. That's it. 1, 2, 3. There's your winners, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have some unfortunate news to share. The challenger for our next contest, Dak Draper, is ill and is unable to compete. Now, I don't know what's about to happen. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for the Pro Wrestling Epic Championship. Alyse Trust and the Good Guys.
a champ like my husband, so get out of my sight. So now, let me introduce to you all the man who is the greatest and most extraordinary epic wrestling champion in the history of PWE. He is the Jet, Benjamin Trust. And we dare any dweeb in the back to come out here and challenge him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're off to the races. This match was scheduled to be somebody different. Unable to be in tonight's contest was Dak Draper.
Ladies and gentlemen, the challenger, ATM.
As you just heard over the house mic from Ben Simon, our trusted ring announcer, there is a new challenger to Benjamin Trust Pro Wrestling Epic Championship, and it's ATM. Earlier tonight, big frog splash. Could that do it? 1, 2, no! Earlier tonight, ATM was taken out of the six-pack ladder match and lost his opportunity to challenge for a title anywhere in St. Louis by the new guys who are flanking Benjamin Trust. But here we are. ATM has answered the call. He shrugged off that mugging earlier tonight. Now he's here in a whole nother predicament as Benjamin Trust is out here with the new guys and with his personal ring announcer slash wife. And there might be why they call him the Jet. Intense speed into a cross body that knocks ATM all the way to the floor. Now both new guys just acting like we won the Super Bowl there. And there's the right move. Official Eric Allen making the correct call and getting Benjamin Trust's entire little group out of this contest. It needs to be one-on-one. If you're watching this on YouTube, and you're watching it out of order, make sure you watch the six-man ladder match to understand what really was going on here earlier. The new guys have inserted themselves all throughout tonight's Grandel wrestling event and tried to make it about them and Benjamin Trust. Benjamin Trust, for ATM's positive outlook, he is now in a one-on-one contest, but what a huge disadvantage after being jumped at the start of this, jumped earlier tonight, and now Benjamin Trust has ATM in a sleeper hold in the center of the ring. If you're Benjamin Trust, you've got to be looking to end this thing early. You know ATM is on a rush of adrenaline out here. That whatever happened to him earlier tonight, you see his ribs taped up. You just saw the new guys get involved in this contest. You know that ATM is injured. So Benjamin Trust is going to be looking to finish this thing off as soon as possible. ATM in a bad way here. Benjamin Trust went for a big right hand. It was blocked. ATM, another. ATM trying to fight back now. A third big right. That one staggers Trust off the ropes, reversed. Big kick from Trust, nobody home. It's a big flying forearm from ATM. Followed by the big kip up. ATM feeling it from this crowd. Knows that this is his title opportunity. And this is what it is, right? You seize these moments. This is the time that stars are made. This is the time that champions are made. Big move from ATM. Does that do it? New champion. 1, 2. No, big kick out from Benjamin Trust. ATM is feeding off of this crowd. Ripcord elbow, followed by a big European uppercut. Going for a chop, nobody home. Kick from ATM, goes off the second rope. Excellent counter from Trust. Trust lifts him up. Reverse suplex, follows it with a big knee. And that could do it. 1, 2. You gotta wonder, if it wasn't a cocky cover from Trust, could that have been the end of this thing? ATM looked like he was out. Trust comes in with a big right hand. ATM springs to life, follows with one of his own. A discus variety from Trust. ATM with a counter. Trust with a rebound suplex, and that could do it. 1, 2, no! That close to the Jet retaining. Jet getting frustrated here. Frustration from the early seeds of doubt. Could Benjamin be doubting whether he could put away ATM? An O'Connor roll. 1, 2, no! Jet looking for another rebound. ATM had it scouted this time. Big forearm staggers Trust. Huge kick with a ton of momentum from ATM. Picks him up. Buckle bomb on Trust. ATM looks to follow up with a big cutter. ATM, can he capitalize? Huge momentum shift in this big time title bout. And look, these guys are back. Big super kick. Bosche in, another big kick. ATM dispatches of the new guys, but at what cost? Big kick to the back of the head, is that it? 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 6:53, your winner by pinfall and new Pro Wrestling Epic Champion, the Moneymaker.
You just can't eat with me, so let me cook. If you didn't hustle, fight, struggle out the streets with me, nah, you can't eat with me. Pay attention, I'm the best, I don't need you to agree with me. Man, listen, you can't eat with me. Let me cook everybody from the front to the back to see. Pay attention, you can't eat with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Big Munch, Marcus Muncherson is redeeming his cash out ladder match title shot. This is for the PWE Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, huge development. ATM is your new champion for PWE, but Big Munch is here to cash in his prize from the cash out ladder match earlier tonight. Big Munch with a full Nelson slam. Stacks him up. Big power bomb. 1, 2, 3.
You just can't eat with me.
In 27 seconds, your winner by pinfall and new Pro Wrestling Epic Champion, Big Munch, Marcus Muncherson.
Everybody from the front to the back to see. Pay attention, you can't eat with me. the gym, putting in the work now, moving in the bins. Came from the turf, put in pain just to win. They say greatness come with hurt, but I took it with a grin. I'm about to go berserk, tell the haters let's play. They saying that it's beef, tell the chef more steak. Thinking you can see me, SMH. We step all day, no rest nor breaks. I need my next play. Started on the bottom, but next is Bill Gates. I'm a savage like Randy, man, the game better say so. Before you try to step up in this ring with me, man, listen, you can't eat with me. Look, if you done hustle, fight, struggle out the streets with me, nah, you can't eat with me. Pay attention, I'm the best. I don't need you to agree with me. Man, listen, you can't eat with me. Let me cook everybody from the front to the back to see. Pay attention, you can't eat with me. Man, look, if you done hustle, fight, struggle out the streets with me, nah, you can't eat with me. Pay attention, everybody, let's eat. PA, let's eat. Atlanta, let's eat. Alabama, let's eat. Carolina, let's eat. St. Louis, let's eat.
referee is Alex Strahan. Introducing first to my left, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing 175 pounds, Speedball, Mike Bailey. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, the stiff Robo Ginger, Gary Fitchett.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what wrestling at the Grandel is all about. The world's best athletes coming together in a beautiful venue under the bright lights in main event action. And this is that contest. This is your Grandel Wrestling main event. Speedball Mike Bailey going one-on-one with the stiff Robo Ginger, Gary effin' J. Show respect from Mike Bailey. This is one of those contests, I think, a handshake up top, a lot of respect on both sides. That's all gonna go out the window with the first strike. A couple of noted strikers. Much more mixed martial arts background from Mike Bailey. Likes to employ a lot of kicks. As you can see, his kick pads, no shoes. He is ready to come in and take somebody's head off with his feet. Gary J, you know he's all about the strikes and the chops. The toughest forearms in the world. Oh, extended handshake here. They both been kind of feeling each other out, not wanting to trust the other one to make a clean break here. And here we go. First strike, and now it's going to come hard and heavy. There we go. Mike Bailey with the upper hand, folks. They're just laying out, letting you hear the meat slapping against meat as these two men teed off on one another. And Mike Bailey with the first moral victory of this matchup here as he topples Gary J. Gary J, elusive, goes for a schoolboy. Mike Bailey rolls through. Big chop sends Mike Bailey to the ground. Gary looking for those patented dives. Mike Bailey had it scouted, but Gary saw him evade a little early. So now we're in a strike battle on the outside. A couple of veterans of this game. They may have traveled different paths, gone different ways, but both men, veterans of the squared circle, world traveled. Gary J, with those gunshot-like chops. Speedball, good job from Speedball to goad him in and then block that chop, and there's a big punt kick right to the spine of Gary J. That kick, I mean, not only does it hurt on impact, but that kick to the spine, that sends tingles down your limbs. Gary J avoided getting a suplex on the outside, and Mike Bailey gets hit with a tornado DDT. He ends up in the first row at the Grandel. Gary J able to escape into the ring, has the high ground now, so he can take a breather, plan out his next attack here on Mike Bailey. That might be it though. This could be a count out. Mike Bailey is still struggling to get to his feet in the first row at the Grandel Theater. Gary not content with a count-out victory, going out to help Mike Bailey along. In doing so, he concedes the ring to Mike Bailey, and maybe there was a little bit of a possum situation as Mike Bailey exploded and is now in firm control. Gary J may have our first major mistake of the matchup here. And now Mike Bailey teeing off on Gary J. Those kicks, and Mike up to the top rope. Gary struggling to find his footing. Knees to the back of the head of Gary J. as Mike Bailey flies through the air. This is the type of contest between two veterans, guys that are so smart, have seen it all and done it all. You cannot afford even the slightest mistake. And Gary J going out to get Mike Bailey and throw him into the ring was a massive mistake. And now Mike Bailey is in control. Bailey deposits Gary J right under that top rope. Double knees off the springboard. 1, 2. My gosh. That caved Gary J's chest in, but somehow he was able to find the strength to kick out. Gary reeling though. It all goes back to that decision to go out and get Mike Bailey. Maybe Mike Bailey knew that Gary J had too much pride to win by countout. And these strikes from Mike Bailey are thunderous. As hard as Gary chops, as hard as Gary may punch and forearm, the kicks from Mike Bailey are just as strong. His knees from Mike Bailey are just as strong. Here you see again, sends Gary to the ground. 1 and 2, barely a 2 count. 1, 2. I don't even know if he's getting 2 on those. Knees to the midsection. 1, 2. Mike Bailey just chucks Gary J out to the outside. Gary sneaks back in though. Lightning speed kicks from Mike Bailey. Gary trying to protect that midsection, leaves his head open and eats an enziguri from Mike Bailey. Gary stops himself short. Nice counter from Gary J. Mike Bailey sent to the outside. He too able to get back in before Gary can capitalize, but there's a big clothesline, and that might even the score. Gary J, for the first time since that crucial early error, has even the odds and has a chance to get back in the driver's seat of this contest. And Gary trying to use his secret weapon. Nobody has more of a following on his side than Gary J. This crowd at the Grandel Theater trying to will Gary J back in control of this matchup. Running chop followed by another thunderous chop to the chest. My God. Tax day's coming up and Gary's got all his receipts for those kicks from Mike Bailey. I want to chuck to the inside of the thigh of Mike Bailey. Dumped with a Death Valley driver. 1, 2, no! Gary cannot afford to give Mike Bailey a breather here. He is in control. But for how long? He goes for fireman's carry. Mike slips out. Spin kick to the midsection. That axe kick across the back. All those kicks from Mike Bailey have been focused on the ribs on the back and the midsection on the front. Shooting star press. 1, 2. No. Mike Bailey's damage is not just causing physical hurt to Gary J, but it is ruining his cardiovascular conditioning here. If you can't breathe, you're not going to be able to continue in the matchup, and Mike Bailey is slowly eating away at the lungs of Gary J. Every kick to the midsection. I thought that was going to be it there. It looked like the finishing sequence from Mortal Kombat there. Mike Bailey misses, and now Gary J able to counter and give himself a little more time to get his win back here, and that's going to be the key. Can Gary J continue to get full breaths? Can Gary J keep himself in this matchup with possibly damaged ribs, back, midsection, lungs? Those kicks have been eating away at the midsection of Gary J. Mike pulls him out, off the rope. Speedball comes through with a big dive. Gary caught him, but Mike able to send Gary into the ring. Gary comes out for a big dive. His lands flush. Gary rolls Mike in, but a big counter, and Mike lands a dive. These two guys giving it all they've got here in the main event at Grandel Wrestling. Another big Gary dive. Gary this time follows Mike up to the apron with a big boot. Mike Bailey with a moonsault to the outside. What incredible athleticism from Speedball Mike Bailey. And now both men are down on the stage here at the historic Grandel Theater. Crowd showing respect to both of these combatants as they are clearly leaving everything they've got in the ring and all around the ring here tonight. This is the type of matchup, folks, if you're watching this on YouTube, this is why you gotta mark your calendars every April for Grandel Wrestling. Both guys barely getting to beat the count. Gary and Mike squaring off on the apron here. Both men have a penchant for the risk-taking nature of this sport. Chops and kicks abound, both men dealing with their strengths. My God, that kick. I don't know how Gary is absorbing these kicks. I don't know how Mike Bailey's absorbing these chops. These guys going toe-to-toe here. Neither one wanting to give an inch to the other. Gary gets in some rapid-fire strikes, almost sends Bailey into the ring. Fourth time's the charm, sweeps the leg. Danielson would be proud. And now Mike Bailey. Oh my God, a backflip into double knees again to the midsection of Gary J. A flawless game plan here tonight from Speedball Mike Bailey. Bailey trying to set Gary up for something on the top rope. Gary was fighting back, but that enziguri will stop you right in your tracks. A justified "this is awesome" chant, as the kids say online. Gary looking to get the upper hand here. Oh my God! A float over powerbomb from the top rope. And that might put Gary J right back in this thing. Speedball's head careened off the mat. Both men are down. Referee beginning a 10 count. Crowd trying to will Gary J up. And he needs every bit of support he can. He's taken so much punishment in this matchup, but any hopes of him winning rely on him following up on that huge power bomb up the top rope. Gary stalking Mike Bailey as they both reach their feet. Neither man fully in control of their bodies here. And big chop sends Mike Bailey right down to his back. talked a lot about pride here tonight. Gary wants to prove that he's the best striker. I don't know about that plan. He's absorbed so much punishment tonight. Big chop to Mike Bailey. Those chops are like death by 1,000 cuts. Each one sings a little bit more. And again, kick right to the midsection, right to those ribs. Huge chop. You see Gary readies himself. He's trying to block that midsection. Chop right back. Here we go. These guys just teeing off on each other. Gary leaving himself unprotected here. Insane exchange here. Now each man evading. Big punch from Gary J. Bailey rides the momentum. There it is. Big double stop, back of the head. 1, 2. No! No! At the last second, Speedball Mike Bailey kicks out. Where did Bailey pull that from? That double stop to the back of the head has taken out some of St. Louis's best. He was looking for the discus forearm. Ate a kick. Here comes Mike Bailey. Huge spin kick in the corner. Now Bailey has victory in his sights. Shooting star knees. 1, 2, no! Gary J with an equally miraculous kick out. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to hand it to both of these world-class athletes. Both refusing to say die. Mike Bailey, innovative pretzel up there. Gary refuses to release. Mike going for those spinning knees again. One to the well, one too many times. Gary, big chops. Mike Bailey challenging Gary to bring it. Both men hitting their heaviest. Gary off the ropes. Mike Bailey with a standing side kick. Big forearm, that can hit. 1, 2, 3.
At 16:50.